Hey Canucks fans, hope you're well. I'm here to break down the Canucks' exciting 6-4 victory over the New Jersey Devils. And unlike the Thursday breakdown that I did, this one I actually got to see the highlights. I know who scored, I know who got assists, so it should go a little bit smoother than the last time I did this. Let's get into it. First period, and it actually starts off with a goal that was disallowed. But it was a nice goal because all the players touch it. You have Miller ringing it around the boards to Boeser. Then it goes right around Boeser to Hronek to Hughes to Petey. Now all five. By the way, this is the reunited lotto line of Pettersson between Miller and Boeser, or Miller between Pettersson and Boeser. It doesn't matter what order they list them. They're all the lotto line, 649. And they look great, especially when they're with our two best defensemen, Hughes and Hronek. And there are many times that throughout the game where they completely dominated. So Pettersson gets the shot to the net. You see Miller fighting with Siegenthaler, and Siegenthaler had a rough game. We'll talk about him a bit more later. Battling in the crease in front of Dawes, and then Boeser is the one fighting and puts it behind Dawes. And I don't spend too much time on this because there's actually a disallowed goal, and we're going to see why in a second. I was watching this game in a pub with my friend Jason, with my son Sean. We thought that this was going to be a good goal for sure. Then as the coaches' challenge went on, as they started to show replays, yes, our worst fears were, well, they weren't worst fears, but our fears were confirmed when they disallowed the goal. Lindy Ruff, good coach, knew it right away, or at least he wasn't afraid to challenge right away. And basically, without going into it too much, what we see here is, watch Miller. Miller at the bottom of the screen is battling with Siegenthaler defenseman. Now Miller enters the crease there as the first shot from Petey gets through. And as you can see, Dawes makes a nice save with his left pad. But then as the puck bounces out to Boeser here, we see Miller, right now he's in the crease. So let's just kind of see what happens here. So he's still in the crease. So Boeser takes this whack at it here. And as he does that, so the puck is going to get by Dawes past his pads, his outstretched pad and glove here. But Miller is in the crease. You can't tell from this angle how much interference there is. Miller's actually holding a stick here. So it's actually Siegenthaler's stick that's lodged in between Dawes' legs. That didn't sound good, but it's true. And the puck goes in like that. But that's kind of funny. Miller puts his arms up as he's trying to say, I'm not interfering. Do not take this goal away from Brock Boeser, from our newly reunited lotto line. And Siegenthaler was good. He made sure that Miller stayed in the crease. Miller makes sure he doesn't land on Dawes because he's not a dirty player. He's not going to try and injure Dawes by landing on his legs. So he bounces over Dawes' legs, but they do indeed rule that he interfered with Dawes and made it so Dawes had a lesser chance of stopping the shot by Boeser. And you see him falling over there, and here's the referee basically making that call. So after he makes that call, Ruff's proud of himself. Ruff doesn't want to say, yeah, look at me, I'm so smart. But inside he's saying, look at me, I'm so smart. This old guy is saying, no goal, thank you. That's what you don't have to copy the ref. We saw what the ref did. You are not the ref. And then we'll go to the second period now. By the way, not a big push back from a standpoint of getting angry. Tocchet and Boeser and Miller weren't complaining. They knew it was a 50-50 play. And I think they also knew that they wouldn't have any problem scoring, as we'll see here. So first period, no goals. Now we're in the second period. Pettersson takes a shot and it catches Miller up high. Miller blocks it, or it hits him. I'm not sure if he actually blocks it. Let's see. Yeah, it catches him actually, I think in the arms or something. Thankfully not in his nether regions, even though he has kids already, which is good. But yeah, I think he was just bracing himself. It catches him in the arms. So he doubles over for a bit. There he is, kind of waiting face-off circle while Boeser retrieves the puck. But then good. It's a miracle. Now Miller's okay. He's rushing to the other side of the net as Pettersson goes to the net after almost injuring his fellow line mate. And then Hronek gives it to Hughes. And Hughes walks the line a little bit, back to Hronek. And here, Hronek takes the shot, and what you'll see is a very quick deflection from Pettersson. So what I liked about this play is Pettersson starts the play by almost injuring his player, then rushes to the net. Now you have Miller and Petey both in front, and a nice pass from Hughes to his defensive partner Hronek, and then Pettersson tips it in. So you see Pettersson kind of tapping everyone, saying, good shot, Hronek, good shot. Sorry, Miller, I almost injured you. And then Petey's the one going first to the bench, which is obviously usually a good 95% of the time, 98% of the time, it's the indicator of who scored the goal. And then we got our old fans too here. Sorry, older fans, not old fans. That guy might be younger than me, and now I feel embarrassed. But yes, some Canucks fans in Jersey. PD taking the fist bumps, and then let's watch this goal one more time. So yes, there we saw Miller. Let's just see what happens to him. Yeah. Oh, that's very quick. Very quick. Miller, the replay starts just as he thwarts. Oh, okay. I can't tell if it hit him in the hands or the side, but regardless, it hit him. There he's doubled over. Meanwhile, Besser gets the puck over. And I like how PD makes the play here. It goes Hughes, Hronek to Hughes, back to Hronek. And look, as Hronek gets ready to shoot, actually no one's screening Dawes. From the other angle, it looked like that Miller and Pettersson are both screening Dawes, but no one is screening Dawes. But I watch the way PD gets a stick out. Yeah, right there. A really smart play by PD, showing his goal-scoring touch, gets a stick out, and not too high, right there, kind of chops at it briefly, and it deflects. So the puck was going this way, it was going to go to Dawes' glove, but instead PD puts it behind Dawes on the blocker side. A really nice goal by PD. So now it's 1-0. Now, this shift, what you got to know about this shift coming up is the Canucks completely dominated. I believe it was the Lafferty line, actually the fourth line of Lafferty, Amon, and Höglander that started the pressure. It pinned the New Jersey Devils in their zone. And what happened just before this? You see a broken stick. I can't remember if that was Toffoli's stick or Michael McLeod's stick. Oh, it might be Curtis Lazar's stick. Someone lost their stick. And then before this, Siegenthaler, the defenseman, took a hard Hronek shot off of his left foot. So that happened about 20 seconds prior to this, 20 to 30 seconds prior to this. And so Siegenthaler's tough. All hockey players are tough. So he's basically skating on a broken. We found out after the game that he broke his left foot making that block. So remember, Siegenthaler in front of the net here, battling with PD. He's playing on a broken left foot. So 20 seconds prior to this, he blocked a shot. New Jersey cleared the puck, but Demko, in a very smart heads-up play, because it's a long change, second period, he gets the puck back up the ice, and only, I believe, only a couple of the Devils were able to change, but Siegenthaler wasn't able to change. And then PD's line, the Lotto line, came on. So remember, the fourth line got off for the Canucks. The top line comes on fresh, and they're playing against very tired New Jersey Devils, especially the defensemen. So let's see what happens here. So remember, this is after the stick break, obviously, after the block with the broken foot, and after the Canucks have made a full line change, at least up front. So you have Hughes walking the line once again, where we've seen that before, to his partner Hronek, again, just like the first goal. And Hronek takes this shot. Oh, no, sorry, it goes back to Hughes. Hughes takes the shot. This isn't the shot, that shot's not hard enough to break anything. So that shot, it goes off Siegenthaler and Pettersson battling in front. It actually goes off Besser. Besser tips it. It goes off of these guys. And then Miller, ever the opportunist, look at how empty that net is. He actually doesn't shoot it in with his stick. It goes off of his foot. But he's certainly no kicking motion. He did turn his feet because he's smart. You know, you have a better chance of hitting it on the inside of your feet and it going flush than off the toe and behind Dawes it goes in. So we'll see another look at that. But yes, a really good goal. And then, you know, this is really sad, but look at Siegenthaler. So remember, he's been battling, and just watch it. Remember, his left foot is broken here, and he just kind of collapses after battling with PD. He is down. He's down, he's fallen, and he can't get up. Like, I feel bad for him. Like, I'm happy the Canucks scored, but you never want to see someone get hurt, and he was obviously in pain. The goalie, not too sympathetic here. Like, Dawes doesn't even look at him. Come on, it's not Siegenthaler's fault there. Like, he blocked a shot for you from Phil Hronek. You should be thanking him or helping him up, but he's just looking away. Like, this is kind of interesting. I noticed this. Yeah, look, not even looking at him. Not even looking at him. And there's Miller, the goal scorer. So let's take another look at this one. Siegenthaler's still down. Not sure if Dawes actually ends up helping him up. So remember, this after his left foot's already broken. You can't really tell, obviously. So Besser goes out here. Besser tips it. You can't see it here. And right there, the puck goes off of someone. I think it goes off of Siegenthaler, actually, right to Miller. And then right there, you can see Miller pivot his skates, and it goes off of his right skate, I think, past the goalie. So 2-0 Vancouver. So what you see here is they gain the line. Cole makes a nice pass to PD, obviously keeping it in the zone. and then Cole goes for a line change. Besser drives to the net, and Besser basically has the attention of him and leaving all the space wide open. And Pettersson makes a beautiful pass right through this guy's legs, and then similar to Miller's first goal, a lot of empty net on the side, and Miller makes no sense. Look at the force of Miller's one-timer. It's so strong that his left leg goes up, his right leg, maybe he's going to have a broken foot, and then he puts it past the goalie Dawes. And now the Lotto line has combined for 3 goals in the first 5 minutes of the period. By the way, do they call that a nutmeg in soccer when you go between someone's leg? Look at that. Right through, so a 5-hole here, and then a no mistake from Miller. Now it's 3-0 Vancouver. We're laughing, or so we thought so. Yeah, blink and you'll see that one go in. This was a simple, right off the draw. So you're not blaming any one of the Canucks. Yeah, maybe you want Blueger to win the draw, obviously. But it goes back to Miller, and their Miller, not our Miller. So a nice pass. There's Curtis Lazar, former Canuck. So Michael McLeod wins the draw off the boards. Lazar, a quick backhand pass and a one-timer from Miller beats Demko. You kind of want Demko to make that save. And I guess maybe they were screened here. It's hard to tell from this angle if he was screened. Maybe likely because then it goes past Demko's blocker on the right, which is, you're going to see 2 or 3 goals that come from the right point and then go past Demko on the far side. Maybe they scouted that, or maybe it's the only way you can beat him clean, at least from that distance. I didn't like the way actually Demko gave up some goals from the blue line. So let's just see if, I don't know if we can tell from this angle how much of a screen there was. So there's the, yeah, it's too blurry to see, but you could say that they probably affected Demko a little bit. So it's 3-1 Vancouver, 30 seconds left, trying to escape the period, up 2 goals. And then this play. What is Myers doing here? So it starts here. It looks pretty innocent. It's a 2-on-3. Okay, and then, so fine. Eric Hall is sneaking down the side here. So Luke Hughes does a nice play to stay onside. He's the defenseman leading the rush. How does that happen? And then you have Jesper Bratt carrying the puck in. So right here, Hughes is going to take Hughes. I'm not sure how hard he's going to check him. He's a younger brother. Oman is obviously right in front of Jesper Bratt. So I don't know why Tyler Myers is past the halfway line and is on Hughes' side. And you can even see before they come in here, look, Hughes actually points to Myers. Watch this. Hughes points to Myers right there. Says, watch this guy. Hughes is already identifying. I'm going to take one of these two. Aman's going to take the other one. Myers, you need to take whoever's coming here. But for whatever reason, Myers crosses. Look at that. Look how wide open Eric Holla is. Sure enough, Jesper Bratt, very skilled player, makes a wonderful pass. And look, Myers is about 8 to 10 feet away from him. Now Holla's got a wide open shot. Demko trying his best to get over there. You could argue Demko should have made the save. So Holla rips it from the top of the face-off circle. And that one goes past Demko's glove. So one passes blocker, one passes glove. But yes, Canucks giving up the middle of the ice too easily. And then I didn't like Tyler Myers' play there. So now it's 3-2 with only, that goal was scored with 24 seconds left. And you think it's going to be only a 1-goal game going in the extra into the intermission. But then Connor Garland does this. Right there, it doesn't look too dangerous, right? But he goes around Michael McLeod, far side of the net, and then a quick wraparound past Dawes. And look, then all these all these Devils, it's crazy. 5 of them are in the play here in the picture, and then 4 of them kind of looking around with the goalie. Maybe they're still mad that Dawes didn't help Siegenthal up in the second period or earlier in the period. But that was a really nice play by Garland. So look where Garland gets it. Gets it right at center. And he's not the fastest guy, but I think obviously McLeod thought that he would have support on this far post. So right there, I think Garland knew that he had a chance to put it in. And sure enough, and remember, Garland's pretty small, very shifty. He's used to leaning close to the ice, bending over, being and low center of gravity. And yeah, he wasn't big enough. His stick's not long enough where he could wrap it around himself and tuck it in. So what he does is he puts it off of Dawes' right skate before this New Jersey Devil player can check him, and it goes in. And that is such a huge goal, because not only does it give the Canucks a 4-2 lead going in the third period, but the Canucks were going in this game 21-0. 21-0. No losses when they go into the third with a lead. And of course, we know the end score. So now it's 22-0. Such an amazing stat. That means in more than half their games, the Canucks are leading going into the third. And that's why they're in first place in the Pacific Division. So it's 4-2. And then here's the lotto line once again. So we got Hughes splitting Besser and Miller. And you got PD trailing behind right here. Hughes, a nice drop pass to Besser. So it's a 3-on-3. But like many, many goals that we've seen both for the Canucks and against the Canucks, rushing the net empties up a lot of space, especially for skilled players. And Besser, speaking of skilled players, makes a beautiful backhand pass. And look at all that space. Look at all the space in the middle. And PD's going to convert on that. And PD actually doesn't even shoot. He makes a couple moves, goes backhand, forehand, past the goaltender. So once again, a beautiful pass from Besser right there. And look, takes on his backhand, goes forehand, goes backhand, goes forehand through Dawes' legs. 5-2. Beautiful goal by Pettersson. Bluger didn't get it out there, but what a beautiful save. So this isn't even a goal, but look at the save of Demko. Puck goes to the front of the net, and that's Toffoli. That's Toffoli, and Demko makes an amazing glove save and keeps it a 3-goal game. They're going to show it once again. Toffoli. Look at that. You think Toffoli, especially with his skill, he's got to put it here or up high, but does neither. He puts it a little bit up high, but Demko, actually, it's not his glove, it's his pad. Still an outstanding save. Now back to even strength, and you can already kind of see what's happening here. Hughes is covering Bratt. We got Hronek covering, I guess this is, whoever this is that Hischier? But now you have Lafferty coming back too. So if Lafferty's job is to keep the middle of the ice, I don't like what Neal Chark does here. He's basically with Lafferty and it's leaving all this space open. Beautiful backhand sauce from Hischier. And then, that's Tierney. Sorry, that's Chris Tierney. And then look at Miller, wide open. And now Neal Chark realizes he gave him too much space. And Miller puts it, guess what? From the right point, although he gained the zone quite a bit, past Demko's blocker. Yeah, right there, you see. Neal Chark should not be so close to Sam Lafferty. And then you have Miller scoring his second of the game. So now it's 5-3. And again, 5-on-5. Now here's the play where it's Eric Holla right here. And he passes, he finds Smith. And Smith is wide open here. And this is a tough play. So prior to it getting tipped by Hischier, who's battling in front of the net, you see it goes off his stick. There's another play where the Canucks simply give up too much space here. Now, I'm okay with Kuzmenko up here taking this. I'm okay with our two defensemen here and our center, Suter, battling here. But I think Mikheyev's got to be more aware of what's happening here. And isn't it funny how the last 3 goals we've looked at have been because of the opening across the ice here? And sure enough, Mikheyev does not need to be covering this player because Hughes is right there. There's got to be better communication. I think Hughes might even be pointing to Mikheyev to go up to the point. Or no, he wasn't. He was just trying to battle. And then by that point, too late. And then, yeah, that one goes past Demko's blocker side. But now I see the replay and I see the score sheet. He sure tips it right here. You can see it. And then that's how it gets past Demko. So give New Jersey credit. Then here's a nice play. It goes Joshua to Miller. Now, the debate we had with Jason and Sean was, could Miller have shot it there? Could he have skated 2 more strides so it wasn't icing and had a shot? But instead, he makes a pass back to Joshua. Maybe he thought Joshua could have one-timed it there, but Joshua takes it a little too late. Then Joshua makes it even a harder play. He makes this guy fall, he spins on this guy, and then he puts it in the net. And what was crazy is right before this, Joshua had just come out of the penalty box. So he could have been the GOAT, i.e. the bad GOAT, by being in the box when New Jersey tied it up on a power play, but he ends up being the good GOAT by sealing the deal, and it's a Canucks 6-4 victory. Canucks are now 1-on-1 on this road trip, and they were obviously sparked by the lotto line. Pettersson with 3 points, Miller with 3 points, Besser with 2 points. The lotto line combines for 8 points in their first game together in years, and the Canucks, I wouldn't say it was a dominant victory, but it was a victory, and now they can look ahead to the Rangers on Monday. Canucks fans, let me know what you thought about this breakdown. What did I miss? What did I point out to you that you did not notice when you're watching? I have the benefit of watching highlights over and over, of doing slow motion, of looking at things. But let me know. Let me know if there's anything that you picked up on that I taught you, or something that I missed, or even got wrong. Shout out to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate, Perform and Transform Personal Training, Weight Loss. Thank you, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovelander, legendary Andrew Chang, and to Hall of Fame and franchise members for your support. And thanks to all of you for watching, liking, and subscribing. So on your way out, subscribe, like the video, leave a donation if you want, become a member, upgrade your membership, and leave me a comment, your thoughts on my breakdown and things that you notice, or I forgot to notice, or you didn't notice with any of these goals. 6 by the Canucks, 4 from the Devils. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. God bless, and go Canucks go.